Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen, call me the Dream Believer, because that's who I am, and welcome back to Hoshit Sora, Wish Upon a Shooting Star. Let's continue the game. Last time we were explaining Chinami how our conversation were going with Mary. Yeah, Mary was her name. I forgot if I spelled it right or not. I never mind, but you know who I'm talking about. She was saying that she's kind of a Grim Reaper, or well, we said that, but I don't think that is true. I just think that she's playing with him, because like I said, he said that you're a Grim Reaper, and she's like, how dare you to say that? So, and yeah, I guess it's kind of like this, but I don't know, we're gonna see.
She went home?
Well, I suppose. At that time, my surroundings suddenly grew darker. Immediately after I began to notice the clouds had covered the stars up, she was already out of sight. She just vanished into thin air without even a word of goodbye. Though I could also think of that as similar to the situation when the lookout girl had kissed me on the forehead. Another resemble. The time when I counted to 60 with my eyes closed, only to find she was gone when I opened them. Well, I forgot, did we heard some footsteps or so? I don't know. Anyhow, the gist of what I am getting at is, if I leave out all that Grim Reaper stuff from the equation, practically every aspect about her is strangely identical to the lookout girl.
So you thought you were gonna see her? You were gonna go see her again?
Yeah.
Even though she's a Green Reaper costume with a nut job?
She sure doesn't mince her words.
I mean, like, for starters, that mayor girl isn't even the girl you really want to see, right?
From a logical standpoint, yeah. Oh, this music. I love it.
You know, cheating is bad, Oni-chan. If you just absolutely gotta, you should, like, at the very least, set your eyes on a girl that's closer to you.
Well, there aren't any girls I'm particularly close with.
Not only am I not on your romantic radar, I'm not even registered as a girl in your mind.
As I check the time on my cell phone, I note that it's about to head back. It being July, the days are longer, but I guess this place being no exception to the fact that the hue of the sky transitions from orange to deep blue before long. Let's go on home. Aunt Chino's probably waiting. I urge on this now sullen Shinami. Sorry I made you tag along here now.
You better be. I'm absolutely starving over here.
Pretty cheeky considering she was the one who wanted to come.
You think that Green Reaper costume girls from this town?
A recon she has to be.
Well then, in that case, don't you think you will be seeing her around even if you don't come here? I mean, with that flashy outfit, you couldn't miss her in the crowd.
Though she would be taken to the nearest police station for the questioning, not to mention the stern warning they would give her if she were habitually walking about in that outfit throughout the day. Actually, on second thought, she would just get flat out arrested for illegal weapon possession.
I don't know why the lookout of limits and stuff, but Are you sure you wanna keep doing this? They might get you arrested.
True, I wouldn't want that. I'll try not to come too often.
二度と来ないってわけじゃないんだ。お兄ちゃんも諦め悪いんだから。
Meaning you're still gonna come here anyways, you just don't know when to give up.
Something inside of me is telling me that I'll only be able to see her here. Is it maybe because of the fact that she is nearly identical to the Lookout Girl? Or because this place holds meaning to both me and the girl? Or alternatively, is there some entirely different reason I don't know of which compels me so?
見て見てお兄ちゃん。初めて二人で展望台に来た記念に木の幹に相合い傘のいたずら抱き。って言ったそばから消そうとしてる。しかもペンキで念入りに。
Look, Oni-chan. I drew a heart in this part and put our names in so we'd never forget our first visit to the lookout. Seriously? I can't even finish my sentence before you get rid of it. And exit thoroughly using painted that?
Listen, dear sister, you can't just go on and tarnish all the memories.
それじゃあちなみに思い出はどうなるの？
So what about my memories? Do those mean stinking nothing to you?
Do you really need those though?
真顔で聞かれるとほんと泣きたくなるよ。
If you ask me, that with such a serious face, you're really gonna make me wanna cry.
By the time we get back home, the sun has already completely set. I suppose it may have something to do with this town being a lot further north compared to the city I used to live in, but it feels like the sun has set relatively early for summer standards.
ちゃん、ちょっといい？
Yo-chan, do you have a moment? While I am waiting for dinner with eager anticipation, Aunt Chino pops out from the kitchen. Yes, of course. You need some help. I'm up and ready for any task. I might not look like it, but I'm quite adept when it comes to housework. I used to habitually help my mom with things that would have been rough for her alone. However, my main job actually consisted of babysitting Chinami, who would bring about a calamity anytime she helped with
それじゃ
something.
あスフレ焼いたんだけど、夕飯前にお隣さんに持って行ってくれる？
Okay, I've baked some truffles. You see, so could I ask you to bring these over to our neighbors for
引
dinner?
っ越しのご挨拶を兼ねて、ちなみちゃんと一緒にね。
There will also be a perfect opportunity for you to introduce yourself to them. So take Chinami-chan along to you, okay?
Come to think of it, we still haven't said hello to our neighbors yet. Will do. Hey, Chinami!
なにお兄ちゃん。
Yeah, me on
す
you.
ごく美味しそう。ちなみも我慢できない。いただきます。
What you want? Oh, wait. What are these? They look yummy. Can't contain myself in front of something. They're good looking, so don't mind if I do.
Chinami grabs all three of the truffles in the box with one hand and stuffs them all into her mouth in one go.
おいしいな。どうしたの？なんでちなみのこめかみに拳当ててるの？やだよ、ダメだよ、やめてよ。これはとても痛い愛の形だよ、お兄ちゃん。
They're super yummy, Oni-chan. Oh, wait. Hello? Why are your fists placed against my temples? No! Anything but no! Hey, just stop. This is a super awfully painful way of expressing your love, Oni-chan.
あらあら、ダメよ、ようちゃん。ちなみちゃんいじめちゃう。
Now, Yu-chan. You should treat Chinami-chan a little nicer than that. This is perfectly nice of me to do. It's a form of discipline done out of love. If I don't scold her for that, she will never learn right from it. She'll never learn right from wrong. Did you like them, Chinami-chan?
すっごく美味しかったです。
It was they were scrumdiddly and cheers.
だからようちゃんも許してあげて。
Oh, why? Thank you. So, could you also forgive her, Yu-chan? You're being too soft on her, Aunt Chino. She's practically. So there we go. She's practically the I never saw some words like that. Embodiment of kindness. I don't think I've ever once seen her angry in my entire life.
たくさん焼いてるからまたすぐ包むわね。
I've baked plenty of suffles, so nothing to worry about. I'll go wrap up another 3.
Aunt Chino returns to the kitchen.
今のスフレ、お母さんの味がしたよ、お兄ちゃん。
Those shuffles taste just like mom's, Oni-chan.
今日のごちそうってそれかな。
I think our feast for today's then.
Pretty sure those shuffles were the dessert. We are bringing those to our neighbors, so don't eat them again this
それ
time.
は難しいよ、お兄ちゃん。スフレとタルトとマフィンはちなみの動力源だから、目についたら何を置いても口に入れることが DNA レベルで決まってるんだから。
Oh, that's such a tall order, Oni-chan. Shuffles, tarts, and muffins are what keeps my body up and running. So if my eyes ever spot any one of those, my very DNA itself takes full control and forces me to immediately stuff them in my mouth.
So does that mean you will stop functioning for good if I deny you that energy source?
初めに相談されてる。
You actually sound like you're genuinely hoping for that to be the case, and it's scaring me.
はい、ようちゃん、ちなみちゃん、よろしくね。
Here you go, you two. Say hi to them for me too.
Aunt Chino's hand-baked shuffles in hand, we set off to the house next door. Our house is located at the foot of Yumami Hill, so the surrounding area is relatively flat and level. The town station... the house is pretty nice, to be honest. The town station and shopping district are only a couple minutes walk away, so the location in terms of both shopping and accessibility is great.
お隣さんもそろそろ夕飯の時間かな。
I think our neighbors is about to dinner too. Eat to dinner too.
Probably, I doubt they will be out at this
どんな
hour.
人たちかな。お友達になれるかな。
Oh, your boy. I'm just dying to meet them and see what they are like. Maybe I can be BFFs with them.
During our time in Hibarigasaki, we lived in an apartment. It was also located a fair distance away from the shopping district, plus I never came near the house we were living at now. So I was pretty unfamiliar with the residential area in the general vicinity. As such, I had no idea what to expect from our new neighbors.
表札に名前が載ってるね。
Oh, their family name. No. Oh, their family name is written on the nameplate here.
Well done.
なんて読むのかな。この漢字。
Can you make it out? It's hard to see in the darkness.
I think it says
ちゃんとお友
Aoi.
達になれるかな。
Oh, me and Aoi-chan will be the bestest of buddies.
Under no circumstances call them Aoi-chan. That's just plain rude to call someone your very first time meeting them.
それは難しいよ、お兄ちゃん。ちなみの生涯の目標は友達1000人作ることで、相手が老若男女に限らず、ちなみにかかればお互いちゃん付けで呼び合う仲になるんだから。
Oh, but that's a tall order, Oni-chan. You see, my life goal is to hit the big 1,000 on my friend count.
Whoa.
Whatever age, whatever gender. And gender. Anyone goes, I have it in my dreams to be such a good friends with someone that we are on a charm basis.
Sometimes the vicarious embarrassment you give me is indescribable, Chinami-chan.
その目は友達に向ける目じゃないよ。
It's not the kind of look you give a friend.
Tuning her voice out, I pressed the doorbell button on their intercom. The 10 seconds elapsed with no response.
留守なのかな。
Maybe they're gone.
but I see lights on. On the window, which seems to belong to their living room, I can see a clear light shining through the gap between the curtains. I ring the door another time.
誰も出ないね。
No one's coming, huh?
Well, now
創
what?
世紀の押し売りとか新聞の勧誘とかと間違われてるのかな。
Think they might have been mistaking us for those brash door-to-door sellers selling those water purifier tubers, or even like a newspaper advertiser.
Back in the city, you would often have these extremely pushy door-to-door sellers that would make it a habit to knock on your door, specifically around dinner time. The tap water in this town is clear enough as it is, so I doubt there would be much need for any water purifiers.
お兄ちゃん、ポストに新聞が刺さってる。
Ah, look! Oni-chan, there's a newspaper sticking out of the mailbox.
Seems like someone forgot to fetch the evening
光
paper,
が先日報だって。
Ibarikazaki Daily.
it says. That's a local paper. I think we got the same paper back when we lived here.
お兄ちゃん、ちなみにいい考えがあるよ。
Oni-chan, I just thought of the perfect idea.
Nope.
まだ何も言ってないよ。
But I haven't even said what it is yet.
Yeah, see, that is quite the nice idea, I admit,
ま
no.
だ何も言ってないってば。
I still haven't told you my idea.
There has not ever been one instance of any idea thought up by Chinami having an overall net positive effect on the world.
とにかく、ここはちなみに任せておいて。
All you need to do is leave this to me. I got it.
Without even giving me to stop her, Chinami rings the doorbell.
すみません。ひばりが先日報のものですけど、集金に来ましたんで出てきてください。
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm from the Hibarikazaki Daily. I've come to collect your subscription fee, so could you please come out for just a short moment?
Are you out of your goddamn mind? That's fraud.
集金
Haha. Hello, Saswa. You said something about the newspaper subscription fee? Absolutely great. Our good-natured neighbor has actually fallen for it.
嘘みたいにかかってる。
Willikers, I didn't expect them to take the bait this easily.
かかる
Bait? What bait?
Just ignore her. Good evening there. This is the Aoi residence, right? Huh? The gaze pointed our way is rife with suspicion.
お名前なんて言いますか？葵ちゃんって呼んでいいですか？
Question. Could I get your name by chance? Also, can I call you Aoi-chan?
Our neighbor then does a complete 180. Shinami, why are you doing this? Our neighbor then does a complete 180. Wait, please don't go. We're your new neighbors. We just moved in yesterday.
さっき集金って言ったのに。
Just a few seconds ago, you said you were with the newspaper publisher. That was just...
騙される方が悪いんですよ。
She's so hard.
John, stupid fuck for funny foot.
Oh man, turns around again.
Oni-chan, you know what this
これ
means?
はちなみのものだよ。
Oh.
Oni-chan, you know what this means? Now I can have the shuffles all for myself.
Nobody gave you permission to speak. I dig one of my fingers into her back.
そこはダメダメ。ちなみに弱いところだからとてもダメなのお兄ちゃん。
Stop it! That's my most sensitive spot right there. And any more and I'll blow Oni-chan.
最近のセールス
Door
って
to doors.
怖い。
Door-to-door salesman. These days are something else. Seeing Chinami with an agony, our neighbor starting at her with a disturbed look. I'm sorry about that subscription-free thing. You will have to excuse my dim-witted little sister over here. She's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed. Having offered my apology, I passed her the box with the shuffles. Soffles. Feel free to eat those together with your family. Oh god, dude, just explain her. He's always talking around, just explain. A bonus included for renewing? No, nothing to do with that, just a little greeting gift, you know. We moved into... Finally! We moved into the house next door. Her gaze still contains slightly suspicious, but she decides to accept a box of Soffles from me. Well, we'll be going then. Sorry to disturb you at this hour. Oh, he's still okay.
Oni-chan, remove your fingers from there. If you don't, I'll lose it. Go crazy.
What a weirdo. Oh yes, I know what you mean. I have to deal with this thing daily. Good luck with that. Our neighbor goes back inside her house. Perfecto. Looks like my plan to write you off as an abnormal freak to make myself appear at least somewhat decent in comparison went by flawlessly.
You sacrificed my dignity for the sake of your own? How could you?
With this, her first impression of me can hardly be any better.
But you ruined mine.
Enough mopping. Time to go home, Chinami.
Man, at this rate I won't just lose out on being BFFs. And with her, she's gonna look at me like some zoo animal now. And it will be all your fault, Oni-chan.
Knowing you, I don't think there's much to worry about it. I mean, while you weren't able to hit 1,000 friends at your previous school, you made it all the way to an impressive 100. Let's get going on, Chino's waiting.
Okay.
A smile on her face, she latches onto my arm. The quiet literal feast Aunt Chino has prepared for us surpasses the amount of food 3 people are capable of eating. I'm seriously worried we won't manage to finish all of it, but Aunt Chino's reasures us with a smile on her face that there isn't any need to force ourselves to eat everything. Chinami, despite, puts her best effort into clearing every plate on the table. Aunt Chino's cooking tastes just like our mom's. Every so often Chinami gets this look on her face like she's about to burst into tears, but it doesn't take long for her to break into a big smile again and single-mindedly shuffle food into her mouth. Usually I would have reminded her to keep it in moderation lest she wanted to get fat, but this time I just can't bring myself to say anything. All I do is to give the many different dishes lying up in front of me my undivided attention, likewise savoring each and every one of them. I relish in my memories with Mom and Aunt Chino's kindness.
Oh my god, I can't take it more. I can't take it no more, I'm gonna explode.
And those Chinami who hasn't spared a single scrump on any of the plates is now terribly groggy. Here, Chinami-chan, drink yourself some tea.
Okay.
If you're that full, you could just leave the tea for later.
Today I'm feeling stronger than my usual self, so I can do it.
The way I see it, she is just being her usual self that doesn't think more than 5 seconds ahead.
Some for you too, Yu-chan.
Oh, thanks. Just what I need right now. I have to get back to work for a while. Call me if you need anything, alright? Apparently, having finished the dishes already as well, Aunt Chino's goes back to her office. You know, I'm gonna end this episode right here. This is such a perfect spot. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, this game, I like it. Such a good mood, such a positive mood. Oh, what about, do you think the same? I feel like it gives me such a good mood. Such a good. Amazing. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Like it, share it, subscribe, but don't leave anything out. Don't leave anything out. And as also remember, dreams come true. So what you to do? Just believe in your own ways. Watch some anime. Yes. Enjoy watching.